question 5. Circle C has this equation. Find the coordinates of the centre of C. So we just need to rearrange it then into the form what am I doing? Need a plus in between. X minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared, and then we'll have the coordinates of the centre. So to do that, we've just got to complete the square on each part of this. So x squared minus 6x comes from x minus 3 squared, but we want to then take away the 9 that would come from expanding that bracket because we don't want that. Y squared plus 10y comes from y plus 5 squared. We don't want the 25 that comes from expanding that, so get rid of that. We do want the plus k, and then all of the constant terms, move those over to the other side, and they will give us together our radius. So x minus 3 squared plus y plus 5 squared equals 25 plus 9 is 34, and take away k from both sides gives us 34 minus k. Okay, once we've got it in that form, we know that a and b are the x and y ordinates of our centre. So the centre is 3 and minus 5. Given that C does not cut or touch the x-axis, find the range of possible values for k. Okay, so if we think about that point where the centre is, 3 minus 5 is down there somewhere, then if we took the radius going straight up, the shortest possible distance to that axis, it's evidently 5 units from there to there, because our centre is 3 minus 5. So the radius can't be any bigger than 5. It can't be exactly 5 either, because it would touch the x-axis, and it doesn't touch. So the radius is less than 5, which means that the radius squared is less than 25. We know the radius squared is 34 minus k. Rearrange that, take 25 away from both sides, and we get 9. Add k to both sides, 9 is less than k. But of course, although there is a maximum value of k, which is 9, there's also a minimum value of k, because the radius must have some length. If there was no radius at all, if the radius was 0, then there wouldn't be a circle. It would just be a dot, just a point on the graph. So for it to be a circle, that radius has a minimum length of something greater than 0. So 34 minus k, we know, must also be greater than 0. Because if the radius is greater than 0, then the radius squared is also greater than 0. Rearrange that then by adding k to both sides. K is less than 34. What am I doing? Yeah, I've gone My brain's gone to sleep. Yeah, k is less than 34, obviously. We add k to both sides. Okay, so k is greater than 9, k is less than 34. We can just put that into one composite inequality. 9 is less than k, which is less than 34. And that's the range of possible values of k.